Hey, welcome back to Daddy DIY Grilling, y'all. My name is Keith, and I am sure glad that you stopped by today. It's 4th of July weekend. Y'all know what time it is. We done put in this work all throughout the year, baby, for us to be on this grill. This our Super Bowl right here. This our Super Bowl right here. Now it's time. It's time to get out here and make it do what it do. So I'm super thankful for you all, super thankful to be able to share this moment with you all. So 4th of July weekend, not only is it 4th of July weekend, it is Noah's birthday. That's right, my youngest, Noah. You may have seen him in some of the videos, and he was younger then, 4 years old now, yo. So not only are we gonna celebrate the birthday of our country, of our home, we're gonna celebrate the birthday of our baby boy, of Noah. So yeah, today's video, y'all gonna hang out with me. Be out on the grill. We're gonna talk about setup. We're gonna talk about just game plan. We're cooking a lot of different cuts of meat today. So we're gonna go through all that. So if that sounds good to you, then let's dive in. All right, y'all, we outside now. Excuse the glare. We are right in the sun right now. It's 10:48 a.m. So we about to get going. Got two chimneys here going right here. We're using Kingsford Originals today. We got two chimneys going. And first up, we're cooking hamburgers. So we're going direct over the entire grill, and I'll give you a breakdown on everything else we're cooking, but I'm switching it up today. Typically, I would cook the slowest thing first, which for us today are ribs, but I'm not doing that. I'm cooking these hamburgers and hot dogs, getting them out the way, so the kids will have something to eat, right? Anybody not sitting waiting around on the ribs, and then I'll give me time so I can do what I need to do on the ribs. So we got our coals going. Got a couple of bags of Kingsfords down here, if you can see those. Yep, Kingsford Originals down there. Got some hickory chunks if we need them. And this is just where I got a few of my supplies: grill brushes, mitts, matches. Got my tongs. Got my ThermoPro, if I want to use that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that today. Tongs, spatula. Got me some non-stick vegetable oil, paper towels, disposable gloves. So yeah, and we'll probably bring some more stuff down here that I may need during this cook. Yeah, y'all, so that's just my setup now. We're gonna wait till these coals get ready. When the coals get ready, we'll be back and put our burgers on. Hold on, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, our smoke is clean. It's go time. Can y'all see that on top of those coals? Smoke is clean, it's go time. And again, my apologies for the glare and the shadows and all that stuff, y'all. I'm out here trying to get it done, so let's go. Again, we're doing an even spread. Cooking up a bunch of burgers, y'all. Cooking up a bunch of burgers. So just doing an even spread today. Got my tongs here I use just for my coals. So let's go ahead and get these spread out as good as we can. As I spread them out too, I'm thinking about what side of my grill usually runs hotter. And it's usually this side over here, believe it or not. So I'm gonna pull from some of the coals over here, put them on this side. And in fact, I have more of the black coals over here. I like that just to kind of slow it down a little bit. Yep. We're trying to be very intentional today, y'all. Move on. Let's get our grates on now. Let's get her close. We're gonna let this come up to temperature, and then we'll come in and clean our grates. Hold on, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, it's been a few minutes. Let's come on in and get our grates clean. Now, what I typically try to do is go over my grates after every cook, all right, when I can remember. So our grates should be in really good shape right now. So we shouldn't have to do any much to it, because after I cook, I try to go over them while they're still hot, kind of give us a head start. So what you see right here is really cleaning number 2, you know what I mean? So now what I'm gonna do, get some non-stick cooking spray, spray our brush down, and do it like this.
cooking direct like this. I don't like spraying directly over these coals, man. The fire, potentially. And we got that propeller, you know what I'm saying, in that can. So I ain't trying to have no problems out here today, y'all. Just be safe. Beautiful. Grates are hot. Let's close it down and get our burgers. All right, y'all, we got our burgers out here. We're going frozen burgers today. So we got our burgers, got our grill, got my gloves on. These gloves are gonna allow me to work fast and get it done. So y'all ready? Let's go. All right, let's get it. So yeah, doing frozen burgers today. Y'all, just a bit more convenient for us. But if you want to do home burgers, man, ground beef, go right ahead. We got some videos too on how to make your patties and do all that stuff if y'all want to do that. But today we're going with a frozen burger. So let me get these on the grill, y'all. Then after I get them on, I'll be right back. Got a grill full of burgers. Take some of my little burger seasoning, my little home blend right here. Let's hit the tops of these. Hit them with a nice, this is my little burger seasoning blend I come up with. So hit these tops right here, y'all. And again, we direct grilling, so we want to work kind of fast. Let's go. Boom. In and out. So in and out, y'all, we looking good. I'm gonna hang out right here by these burgers and hold on, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, it's been a couple of minutes. Burgers are on, and right now I'm just reading my grill. All right, I'm direct grilling, so I'm not leaving this grill. I'm just reading our grill right now. I'm looking at my smoke. And you remember, when you're direct grilling like this, you're gonna see some smoke that may have a little white tint to it. All that is that grease vaporization. So all that sounds good to me. So all that looks good, the smoke looks good, and the sound, I'm listening for my sizzle. Sizzle sounds normal. So right now I don't have any signs of any flare-ups, nothing like that. This is grilling like it's supposed to. So no need of going in, open the grill right now. Right? We're gonna give it a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna just go in for a check. But I'm not checking on the timer. I'm just checking by feel. Right? Just listening, looking at my smoke. And I'm also going back to past cooks. You know what I'm saying? When you get those reps and you cook on a specific grill, like different cuts of meat, man, it's almost like you running a computer program, right? You get into a rhythm, you get into a flow, but you can't be locked into that though. You got to make adjustments as you get new data. You know what I'm saying? As you get new inputs, as conditions change. So yeah, hold on, y'all, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, it's been about 3 to 4 minutes. I'm gonna come in for our first peek, see what's going on. Let's go. All right, I'm just looking at the top side. The top side is gonna tell me a lot about what's going on at the bottom. All right, I don't see a lot of poogling. I don't see a lot of bubbling. No need to flip them. These burgers got a little bit more time. How many you got on here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 48 burgers on here. All right, 7 across. Yeah, 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 48. Excuse me, 28 burgers. 28 burgers, y'all, so let's get it closed. All right, y'all, smoke is picking up. Let's come in. See how we doing. Now it's time to flip. You see that? See how those juices look? Yeah, now it's time to flip. Yeah. So when you're grilling burgers like this, and that top side of that burger tells you a lot about when you have to flip. That's what I learned a lot. Now, grilling over the years, grilling burgers, keep an eye out on the top side of that burger. It'll tell the story of what's going on below. I'm working fast right now. All right. Get that last one, y'all, back in that corner. Very good. Let's come in with our seasoning now. So let's get it closed. All right, y'all. So that was our first flip. And as I was looking at that flip, right, I was looking at the top sides of those burgers. They really told me the story of what was going on. I didn't flip until I saw those liquids start to pool at the top, and that let me know it was time. So that's a little tip for you. That'll hopefully help you so you're not flipping and handling them, trying to handle them a whole lot, especially when you're cooking with ground beef, right? If you try to flip and do a lot of stuff to those burgers, you could overwork them and kind of, you know, they may break apart on you, or they could get tough on you, right? Because you're trying to handle them too much. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. So we're gonna watch this. I'm okay with that smoke. That's just grease vaporization, but we're gonna keep an eye on this. So hold on and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, it's been a couple of minutes. Let's come back in, see what we're working with. Yep. Cooking fine. Checking a few of them. No issues. Yep. I'm liking it. Remember, I told y'all the left side is my hot side. So I know my grill. I'm gonna kind of do a little rearranging right quick. Working my grill, evening out the cook. I know what side is cooking faster. This left side. That's all I'm doing. Working my grill. All right, y'all. Let's get it closed. All right, in and out, y'all. In and out like that. In and out. Just working the grill, evening out the cook. Told y'all before, left side of my grill is usually a hot side. So that's what happened this time. So I'm just moving some of those burgers to the right to even out the cook so they get done roughly the same time. So I'm just watching myself, looking at my color, looking at my crust. I think we're almost there. I got my instant read thermometer. So only am I looking to see, make sure the color is there and the texture is there. But just to make sure that we're safe today, right? When we're serving up our burgers. And just to make sure we're safe, right? When we're serving up our burgers today, got an instant read to make sure we're hitting our internal temperatures. So yeah, y'all, hold on and we'll be back. All right, y'all, we back. Let's get into it. Yep, starting to see a little bit more pooling. And I think we're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. We're almost there with our burgers. So to the point now, I want to get a read on it, right? We're not trying to serve up no dry burgers today. You know what I mean? We want to serve up some nice juicy burgers. Somebody wants to reheat them later on, right? They're not so dry to where you reheat them, it's a wrap. So I want them to get a nice good smoke flavor. I want them to get some of that charcoal, that smoky charcoal flavor. And I want to hit my safe to eat. I want to have a nice crust. But I'm not trying to kill these burgers, if that makes sense to you. All right. So yeah, I think we're good, y'all. Let me close this up. So we're gonna close that up, y'all. Next thing I'm gonna do, let me get my instant read out, and let's start probing some of these, seeing what we look like. Instant read ready to go. If y'all need a good instant read thermometer, check out my grilling supplies. I've been really pleased with this ThermoPro. I'll also link it in the YouTube shopping bag if y'all want to take a look, and it's also on my website if y'all want to take a look at this specific thermometer. Man, I've been loving it. So y'all ready? Let's go. Boom. Let's come into it. All right. Shit, 160 is the number. Yep. Yep. We good, y'all. Let's get them off the grill. 160 is a number. When I looked at them, I could tell they were there. instant read confirmed it. Now let's get them on. Yep. Again, with burgers, don't dry them out. They're easy to dry out. You take them too far. 160 degrees Fahrenheit is your safe to eat. For ground beef, it's different than a steak, y'all. In burgers, they ground beef. Right, it gets processed. You got the different cuts coming together, the blends. So you want to take that to 160. Not like a steak or something, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind. All right. Very good. Burgers are done. All right, y'all, we're back. We got our hamburgers in the house off the grill. Next up is hot dogs and sausages. But before we do that, I want to come in and clean my grill. Okay? We just got finished cooking those burgers. I'm also looking at my cold bed. Our cold bed looks good. We should be able to get through some burgers. I mean, some hot dogs too. And we got those Conecuh sausages coming on here too, man. Shout out to my son Noah. I told y'all it's his 4th birthday, and Noah absolutely loves a Conecuh sausage. So yeah, grapes look good. Let me close this down. Go get our hot dogs and our sausages. Good time, y'all. Conecuh sausage burgers. Let's go. Got my gloves on. Let's work. Let's work. Yeah, forget the gloves. That fire's hot. Oh yeah, that fire's hot. I'm gonna angle these down here at the bottom so I don't get any runaways. You gotta watch these hot dogs, man. Sometimes these hot dogs will roll off your grill. Fire, I know it's hot, y'all. I feel that. I'm not playing, boy. All right, y'all, hot dogs on. Let's go. All right, y'all, hot dogs are on. Looking good. Now, this grill is hot. When I was working and getting them dogs on there and sausages, I could tell it was hot. So we're gonna be right back in here in a couple of minutes just to make sure we even out this cook. So y'all already know. Hold on and we'll be right back. All right, y'all. I told y'all this fire was hot, so we're back in here right now doing our flip. All right, cooking hot dogs, sausages. Got these Conecuhs going. Ooh, Lord. Man, I love a Conecuh sausage. I love it, man. I'm not sponsored by Conecuh. But if you know, you know. If you don't, I encourage you to find out. That's all I'm gonna say about that. If you know, you know. If you don't know about that Conecuh sausage, I encourage you to find out. And if y'all know what I'm talking about, smash that like button and drop a comment down below if you know what I'm talking about, that Conecuh sausage. Let me know. I say Conecuh sausage, some people are like, what did you say? You said what? They look at me like I'm crazy, man. They give me that crazy eye in the comments when I say Conecuh sausage. But if y'all know what I'm talking about, especially y'all down here in the South, y'all in Alabama should know what I'm talking about. If you from Alabama, you should know what I'm talking about. Those of you not from Alabama, I'll give you a free pass. Those of you from Alabama should know what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, just working my sausages down here. Yup. And again, I'm looking for an opportunity to even out the cook. Looking for that opportunity. And again, this is my hot side. Remember I told y'all that? Boom. Take some of these over here. Even out the cook. Even out the cook. Even out the cook. Even it out. Even it out. You want to have everything roughly off the grill at the same time. And limit the back and forthness, right? People are going to be hungry. They're going to want to eat. They're going to want to be ready. You got 2 hot dogs coming off now, 2 hot dogs coming off later. You want to try to avoid that if possible, right? Everything coming off at the same time. Everybody can enjoy it at the same time. And I'm ahead of the game too on this grilling session. I'm ahead of the game, man. I don't think we're eating until a little later. So yeah, we ahead, y'all. Cause that grilling under pressure is a totally different story. You running behind and food ain't ready and people talking about they hungry and that's a whole different story. But yeah, y'all, we look good. Let's get it closed. All right, y'all, we're back. Some of these burgers and sausages are about there, so let's go ahead and get them off. Yeah, that looks good. Looks good, y'all. Burgers and my sausages, I'm going by the color. Sausages are already technically done. We're just bringing them up to temperature. They're technically cooked, let me say that. But we do need to bring them up to an internal temperature. So that's what I'm doing on the sausages. Making sure that I'm hitting that internal temperature. Hot dogs, yep. All right, hold on, y'all. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get these dogs and sausages off. This is our last round. Looking good. Let's go ahead and pull these. Ooh, go ahead and pull these. Hey, what's up, y'all? Just checking in. As my granddaddy used to say, it is hot as a firecracker out here. You know what I'm talking about? Let me check my phone. It is currently 89 degrees, but feels like 98 degrees. Every bit of 98 degrees. So if you're grilling today, make sure you're staying hydrated. And I got me some water right here. I'm about to take a sip. Just in case you're tuning in. So yeah, beautiful day. I think we're pacing really good for this cook. Man, I can't believe it's 4th of July. This year just got away from me, but 4th of July. Just want to say a big shout out to service members, man. Active duty, civil servants, people who work for the government. Just big shout out to you. This is the birthday, right, of our country, of home. I come from a family of military service. My dad served, Army. Uncle served in the Army. Granddad served in the Army. I worked for the federal government nearly 16 years, working alongside our war fighters, the men and women who served this country tirelessly. I got a cousin up in Virginia, up in DC, who's still working for the government, the federal government, man. So this government thing is serious to me, right? Just serving your country, serving people, and it's home. I don't want to get up here and start preaching, but I know a lot of times, man, people have issues with this and that going on in the country. But name me another place you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? This is home. And home is what we make it to. In the family, you're going to have disagreements. You're going to have arguments. But you don't shut down and walk away, right? You figure it out. You work it out. So just keep that in mind, right? As you light it up today, as you barbecue, you grill, think about the men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of this country, right? Who continue to make that ultimate sacrifice. They get that call, man. I've known people, right, supporting our war fighters. We're doing work, right, in support of them, and they get that call like, hey, you shipping out in a couple weeks. Let's go. They don't question the order. They don't question the objective. And if they do question it, they got to compartmentalize that because it's time to go. They know what they signed up for. And now it's time to make it do what it do. And I just have the ultimate respect for not only people in active duty, but again, our entire federal government, because there are so many men and women that are behind the scenes whose names you'll never know. They could be your neighbors, they could be your people you know around the corner, around the way. And they are doing work in the shadows to support you, to make sure you're safe, to make sure you sleep well at night. And to all of y'all, I salute you. All right? And also, you know it's my boy's birthday. It's Noah's birthday today, so hanging out with my son, but man, just, golly, as I fire it up, that's what's on my heart too, you know what I mean? Grilling this is my special place, even though it's hot out here, for me to sit back, reflect, and just think about things like that though, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, hold on and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. We got our chicken ready to go, so let's go ahead and get busy. Do is just come in. Before we do that, y'all, we're gonna need some more charcoal. Y'all see that coal, babe? Yeah, let's light up some more charcoal. All right, y'all, I'm back. Next up, we gotta put our chicken legs on, and we got some ribs to do. So what I've done is lit some more charcoal. So we got some more charcoal that's gonna be working down here, and let's get inside, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, our coals are ready. So let's go ahead and get busy. Getting our cold bed spread back out. Cooking these legs. Going direct heat. Yeah, going direct heat. So I'm just getting my cold bed established. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get going. Chicken legs, let's get busy. Y'all, let's get this closed. Let's go. All right, y'all, we back in the game. Let's go. Getting a feel for the cook now. So we just put them on, but the coals are like screaming hot now. So I want to kind of get ahead of this fire a little bit. See how she behaving. All right, y'all, there we go. Very good. We're gonna go ahead and get this closed. All right, y'all, we back. Let's get it. Coming back, seeing how we doing. Doing good, doing good. Just trying to pace my cook, right? Pacing my cook. Don't want none of these to start running away from me, right? We're just getting into this cook. This is dark meat. I know it's more forgiving, but I don't want that crust to be out in front of my inside, right? I don't want that crust to be out in front of what's going on inside. So that's why I'm just looking, just pacing it, right? Pacing it. But so far, so good. I'm digging it. I come from a family of military service. So the birthday of this country is very important to me. I love my country. Grandfather served, dad served, uncle served. Spent 16 years myself as a civil servant working for the federal government. and I absolutely love my country. Not a perfect country, but show me one that is, man. This is home, and I absolutely love it. So just shout out to all retired active duty service members, not just service members, man. Federal government employees, people who hold it down, serve this country. Even though there may be drama, even though we might disagree sometimes, it's still home. You know what I mean? And it's up to us. It's up to us to work out our differences in a civil way and make sure we preserve the integrity of home. Right? Alright, so big shout out to all of y'all. Let's get this close. Alright, y'all, we back on here. Just working the grill. Working. Checking my color, y'all. This is the cool side of my grill, so the ones that have the color I'm looking for, I'm just lining those up in the cooler area. The ones I really don't want to go any further. All right, y'all, we got it. Let's get it closed and we'll be right back. I'm liking the color so far. Just want to get some temps on these, see how we doing. Yep, it looks good. Yep, some of these over here, I know they probably tempting too. Yep. And I don't mind taking that dark meat a little higher. At a minimum, you want to be probably about 10 degrees over. I would say 175, 180. But all these are temping right where they need to be. Yep, a bit higher on this dark meat. Very good, y'all. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull these. All right, y'all, let's get our chicken legs off. Looking good. Already tempt them. Color looks good. Definitely above our safe to eat. And you know, dark meat, I don't mind taking dark meat higher than that 165. Definitely higher than that. That's just the safe to eat. But dark meat doesn't get good to me, man, unless you're going above that. A minimum 180, 190, I'll take it up even higher. Yeah, you can dry it up. It's hard to. You really got to be just not paying attention. That dark meat is forgiving. We're gonna go bone side down. We're gonna put the fat side right there. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I gotta get this meat up. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. We're back. Now, what I want to do, I didn't get a chance to get my cold bed situated. So what I want to do is take this off. So I've got some coals already over here, right underneath charcoal. And what I want to do, I'm going to cook these almost like we're cooking them direct. and we're cooking them indirect at the same time, if that makes sense to you. So what I'm doing now is just taking a few coals, and I want to just kind of build up a nice little coal bed right here. And I'll show you what we're gonna do, right? Once we have that nice coal bed built up, we're gonna add us a couple of blocks of smoke right there. Alright, so look at our setup now. We got coals underneath. We're gonna have some wood here, and I'm gonna get some more charcoal going to set on top of that. So let's go ahead and get this closed now, and we'll be right back. Indirect method, air separation. Separation, right? We want good airflow. I don't want these all up on each other. That's what I'm doing right now, making sure we have good airflow. Feel good about it. That's smoking. Let's get it closed. All right, y'all, we back out here. We got our ribs on. Let's come in and check. Oh yeah, I'm looking at my coal bed. My coal bed looks good. Oh yeah, I'm loving looking how these looking now. Yeah, how's that meat side looking? Oh yeah, building the bark up now, y'all. So smoke, I think our ribs have absorbed a lot of smoke, right? They're in the first part of the cook. Now I'm working on that bark. Y'all see that? So this is the phase of the cook I call the bark building phase, right? I'm looking for signs of tenderness, and I'm trying to see when do I want to wrap. So I've got my thermometer here. I'm not really probing for temperature. I'm just coming in for tenderness. How tender are they? Those feel good. Yeah, we coming on. All right, y'all. I think another 20 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and go into the wrap. Yeah. Internal temp, just in case you want to know. Those are at 180. The meaty side right there is at 170. Yeah. A little bit longer, y'all. And we're gonna go into the wrap. So let's let these go. Probably let them ride for maybe about, say about 20 more minutes or so. I really want this side right here, this fat side, to get a little bit further along. And then we'll be ready to wrap them. Hold on, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, just checking in. So we just checked on our baby back ribs. I showed you that. Now, how long they've been on the grill, honestly, I'm not sure. Y'all, we've been moving so much out here and doing our thing. I've lost track of time. Maybe an hour, I'm not sure, but it doesn't really matter because I'm grilling by feel. I don't have I'm not monitoring anything at great level. The dome lid on the Smokin Champ is, I know it's gonna read higher. It's not really telling me anything at great level, so I'm not really using that. I'm just grilling by feel. Remember the technique we used today. We're almost like doing a hybrid method of direct grilling and indirect, because we do have some coals underneath the ribs. It's almost that drip coal method. I'll drop a link to the drip coal method that I did maybe last year, and I'll show you that. That's kind of what we're doing today. So with that being said, what I want to mention is that I'm grilling by feel. All right, phase number one is smoke absorption. When I'm cooking ribs, I'm thinking phase is smoke absorption, and I'm also thinking bark building. How do I build up this bark? How do I build up this crust bark, right? And I want to show signs of tenderness. I want to see some pullback. I want to see some flex, and we have all that. So I know I'm ready for the wrap. Now, you don't have to wrap ribs, right? You can choose to ride it out from here, but today I want to wrap these ribs. I want to wrap them for help with tenderness, but I also want to add what I love, a little bit of my special little sauce I like to do inside the wrap to give it a nice little kick, to give it a nice little flavor, and I'll show y'all that. So that's what we're gonna do today, but the point here is that I'm grilling by feel. I'm grilling by instinct. I'm not sure what time is going on. I'm not sure what temperature is. I just know what I see, and that's what I'm doing, trusting my instincts.
So I think we're gonna let these go a little bit longer, maybe 20 minutes. I'm gonna come back and look at them. And then I think at that point, we'll be ready to wrap. So hope y'all enjoying this. If you are, hit that like button, right? Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. Hang with me. I'll be right back.
All right, y'all, we back now. It's been about 20 minutes. And these ribs too, these are like our hot and fast ribs. It hasn't taken me hours to cook these ribs. I think I mentioned to y'all before, I didn't know time, right? This is not a 6 hour, 8 hour cook, man. This is just a few hours, right? We've been out here working on these ribs. So now it's time for the wrap. So when I go in, y'all, let's just check our bark out. I've got our foil sitting over here. We're gonna double wrap each slab. So I already got our foil measured out. So yeah, I think we're ready, y'all. Let's look at it. Sweet, sweet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that flex is there. I'm seeing the pullback on the bones. See that bark right there? I'm liking that. I'm liking that, y'all. Yeah. Oh yeah. Everything looks good. So let's go ahead and get into it. Slab number 1. Stay on our drawer. Got our shelf on right here. Y'all know I love my low sodium soy sauce, man, when I'm wrapping. Soy sauce is rich with umami. Umami is a different dimension of flavor that people kind of overlook. If you study flavors, do some research on umami, because they're sweet, they're savory, you got spicy, and what a lot of people overlook is a flavor, a dimension of flavor called umami. You can get it from soy sauce, you can get it from Worcestershire sauce, so that's definitely going to help us add another dimension of flavor. Yeah, that umami in the wrap. So, getting these wrapped, this double wrapping here, just in case any bones start to stick out or anything like that. Nice tight seal. When I wrap, I like to wrap meat side down and use the bone side as almost like a bowl, you know what I mean, for my liquid to sit on. So that's why I like wrapping this way. Bone side up, meat side down. That bone side almost creates like a bowl for that soy sauce, to sit in, and it'll help us. In the cold bed right here, that's fine. That's all we need. So let's go ahead and get this closed. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. It's been about an hour. I let these go for about an hour. We spent about an hour in the wrap. So let's come back in and take a look. Cold bed is essentially gone. That is quite okay. I'm just gonna probe for tenderness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Yep. Probing for tenderness. Everything is good to go. Let's go ahead and get these off. Get them inside. Get these cut up. Then we'll be ready to break them down. So that's it, y'all. Just got the ribs off. Let me head inside, get everything situated, and I'll be right back.
looking at? Yeah. Look at me. Yeah.
Oh, brother.
All right, y'all, we getting set up. I got my camera person back, so I appreciate her coming back, getting on the camera. She had a hard day today. She had to put in a little work. But y'all, we back. Got to get the spread laid out over here. See my sister-in-law looking at me. She over here in the cut. She probably don't want to be on camera, but get anyway. Yeah. We got to do this layout, y'all. I told y'all, we put in work today. We been putting in that work. So, y'all, this is where it all comes together. So, hold on, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, let's go through. We got these chicken legs right here. Got these ribs right here. These baby backs we did. Got a hamburger sitting back over here in the cut. We got a little cheese to melt on them. Got one of them hot dogs we did. We got a hot dog. We got a Conecuh sausages. We got these baked, man. These baked beans like my mama used to make them, y'all. Got your ground beef, your bell peppers, your onions. You got to saute them. You got to get all that together, right? Bring them nice. Get the bell peppers and the onions nice and translucent. And they can't be crunchy now. Don't nobody want no crunchy baked beans, right? They got to get them nice and soft. And you mix them in there with the baked beans. So yeah, that's good. Then we got a potato salad right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, y'all. It's about that time. Hold on, y'all. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. We done put in the work today. We cooked all our cuts. Family's up there eating now. I just want to come down here and just talk to y'all a little bit. So they're up there making their plates. And man, I'm just so thankful for today. I'm thankful the good Lord woke me up, allowed me to see another day, and I was able to get out here on this grill and serve my family, man. So I'm really appreciative of that. And hope you all have an awesome 4th. Be safe out there. Enjoy this time with your family, friends, over some nice barbecue. You know what I'm talking about. But just know I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, all of y'all, for supporting the channel. Just know we love you. We appreciate you. Until next time, y'all already know. Grill boldly, serve proudly, and enjoy the process. I want to give a big shout out to our channel members. It's because of your generous support that we're able to keep creating and sharing these grilling resources. You're a huge part of this community, and we couldn't do it without you. Yeah, we've been putting in some work today. Man, I woke up knowing it was gonna be a long day, but it's like I had to show up. Not only is the 4th of July, I want to show up for you all, but I'm showing up for my family, right? I'm showing up for my baby boy who's just turned 4. I'm showing up so I can use these skills on this grill to create memories, right? So yeah, part of me was tired. A part of me was, we were out last night, man. We went out to a baseball game, and that thing went late. But I gotta show up. Not for me, but for you. For my family, right? So that we can use our gifts, our abilities that God has given us to serve others, to create memories. Memories that last a lifetime. Memories that my kids can share with their kids about their dad's grilling, about that birthday, about my daddy's ribs, right? My daddy's chicken, my daddy's this, my daddy's that. That's what got me up this morning, man. That's what got me out here in this heat to fire up this grill, to show up for my family, show up for y'all, man, because y'all my family too. You know what I'm saying? I love those comments where y'all hit me up, man, telling me how much of an encouragement the videos are. Y'all hit me up telling me that, hey, man, you know, my dad wasn't present in my life, or no one really taught me how to grill. And Keith, you filled that void for me. You helped me, man. And I just want to say it's my privilege. I consider it an honor, man. I consider to be blessed that you would even give me the attention, that you would even look at me in that regard. And I'm thankful because somebody took time with me. Right? I've had people in my life that invested into me, poured into me. Even when you know, I didn't know which way was up, right? I'm still trying to figure things out. But so thankful, man, for the people who've taken time with me. And it's just a privilege for me to be able to sow those seeds and give it right back to you. All right, y'all. I love y'all, man. These ribs gonna go for a little while, then we're gonna come back and see what comes next, y'all. Hold on, we'll be right back.